What is going on, all you faithful gamers out there? This is your boy Blakey the Kid, and we are back with another faithful gaming video. Now, this is kind of different. First and foremost, shout out to Man of a Good Will, who has constantly asked me to do a reaction trailer to this video, to this movie, I guess. As you can probably see by the title, it's called Lady of Heaven. I have not watched this trailer yet. I'm just gonna do like a live reaction or whatever to it. I really don't even know what this thing is about, but because again, Man of a Good Will, kept asking me to look at this, I am going to look at it and do a reaction trailer to it. So yeah, don't know what to expect, but here we go.
The world is in shock as a group of terrorists has taken control of large areas of Syria.
ISIS, yeah, we don't like ISIS.
The world can be a cruel and dangerous place.
Okay. Is this like a Middle Eastern Marvel movie?
Even if you're afraid, be strong.
Is this like a Middle Eastern superhero?
Did your mother ever tell you the story of the Lady of Heaven?
Enlightened Kingdom.
She was very special.
Okay.
Daughter to the Prophet Muhammad.
Prophet Muhammad, huh?
My time is near.
This is a Muslim movie, isn't it?
And afterwards, my lovely Fatima.
Well, I have no qualms against that. Yeah. First steps of faith.
With my father no longer here to lead us, evil is with those who will extinguish the light of truth.
You're gonna let a woman tell us what to do? We will burn her out.
Oh wow. Dang.
God will judge all of you.
This world has become a breeding ground of violence. Shadow will be cast across many generations to come.
It's getting kind of weird. I don't know if it's in a good way or not, but
they give strength to everyone around them.
The greatest thing
that inspired a generation. Wow, those angels. Those angels.
Is the spreading of peace in the world.
Lady Fatima's goodness.
Spreading of peace, okay.
To stand up. No matter
That's a
what
nice
the
sword.
cost. Her legacy lives on.
I really like that sword. The Lady of Heaven, okay. Coming soon. Is there a release date yet? Oh, no. Wow. Huh. Okay. Wow, okay. So, I guess this is a religious movie with Islam as a background. I don't know, man. As far as a movie is concerned, I like to consider myself a big movie head or whatever, but I mean, it looks like an action-packed movie, and I'm a huge fan of action movies. Am I looking forward to it? I don't know. It didn't. It seemed like it didn't even have a release date, so I can't even say I'm looking forward to the day it comes out. I mean, overall, it looked pretty nice. It looked like like I stated in the beginning of the trailer, bro. It looked like a Middle Eastern Marvel superheroes movie. I thought this was gonna be like I don't know if like some of you guys are familiar, but they have like this thing called Bollywood movies. you guys are familiar with Bollywood movies, but those movies are freaking hilarious, man. Like, to say the least. They're like over the top, action packed. But this looks like a legit movie. It doesn't look like Bollywood, but I know Bollywood like to take like a lot of American references or whatever. And like I don't know, man. Like they're weird. Yeah. Dang. So I mean that's that. I don't even really know what to say, to be honest with you guys. So but as far as a movie is concerned, like it really seems like it has a nice build up, has a nice storyline. There's terrorists going around, and it looks like there's a woman who is like the main protagonist of this movie. They're trying to tell men what to do, and I know like a little bit in Muslim or Middle Eastern culture, like women are supposed to be silent for the most part. I mean, and of course, you know, correct me if I'm wrong. They don't really have much of a voice, if you will. They're not supposed to really like just speak out like that. And so it seems like she's kind of like going around as like the voice of God or something like that, and trying to you know, tell these men what to do or whatever, and then they try to kill her, and it looks like, you know, God or maybe the Prophet Muhammad or something like that. Well, the lady said God, so I'm going to say God comes to her aid and, you know, releases those angels, which I ain't gonna lie, like angels look kind of cool. You see? Let's see if I can find it.
The greatest thing.
Oh yeah, right there. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, if I ever saw that, man, that'd be like one of the most epic things ever, bro. Like these, like some real throat angels, fam. Like for real, those are wings. I ain't gonna lie. I thought the one at the top right here was Pegasus at first. I was like, what this Greek mythology doing in here? But nah, that's just the angel with wings. So I apologize. Looks like an interesting movie. Honestly, would I watch it? Now, to give my honest thoughts, and I don't mean to offend anybody here. Me as a Christian man, I don't agree with the movie, so to speak. I don't agree with the teachings of Muhammad, even though the majority of the teachings of Muhammad is mainly the Bible. The majority of the Quran is simply the Torah, what they call the angels, and then the angels and the prophets, I believe, is something like that. And then of course there's teachings of Muhammad in it, but for the most part, the majority of the Quran is the Torah, basically the first 5 books of the Bible. The angels, basically the Gospels, and, you know, like the prophets or whatever, like the Old Testament prophets, I believe. And of course, correct me if I'm wrong on that. And so the majority of the Quran's teachings comes from the Bible, and basically the history of it is, so Muhammad comes like 300 years later, after the members of the first century church have perished, and basically comes to say, you know, this is what they mean. This is what the Hebrews taught. This is what the early Christians taught, or whatever. It's just kind of weird or whatever, but so yeah, basically I don't necessarily agree with Islam. If you believe in Islam, I'm not trying to offend anybody or anything like that. Of course, if anybody wants to talk about it, we could talk about it. I'm free. I'm here for the smoke in the comment section below or whatever. No disrespect, of course, but you know, if you want to have a dialogue about it, we can definitely have a dialogue about it. But I don't necessarily agree with the teachings of Muhammad. But as far as a movie is concerned, would I watch it? I mean, yeah, I would watch it. I would watch it. Like at the end of the day, it just seems like a real nice action-packed movie. I will watch it, even though I don't agree with a lot of what I mean. And let's be honest, man. Like, there's video games that have storylines that try to tell a story. I mean, the whole Final Fantasy franchise was basically had a bent on religion. Like, every Final Fantasy game had some sort of attack on Christianity in one way, shape, or form. But does that mean I don't play Final Fantasy games? Or I will definitely play a Final Fantasy game. There's a lot of one game in particular that just off the top of my head, like Tales of Symphonia. Like, if you play Tales of Symphonia, like, it really makes you think twice about any type of organized religion and stuff like that. But honestly, in most Japanese culture, they kind of like try to speak out against organized religions and stuff like that for the most part. I mean, 99 there's only like a 0.002% belief in any of the Christian faith in Japan. So I mean, it's understandable at the end of the day. But does that mean I don't watch anime? Does that mean I don't play video games? Does that mean I don't watch, Japanese culture stuff and anything like that? No, like, I'm a hardcore anime fan and I'm a hardcore gamer. I will play Final Fantasy games and I will play video games that's made from Japan because they're good. I don't necessarily have to agree with something to like enjoy it or whatever the case may be. But at the same time, I mean, there is specific things that I will not promote and I will not condone in, like, at the end of the day. But so there's a specific line now. Like, these games are not basically telling you to go out and sin. It's not trying to tell me to go out and sin or whatever the case may be. So, it's not promoting sin in a way, so to speak. So I don't have an issue with crossing that line. But I mean, that's the conversation for another time, I guess. But yeah, man. Again, shout out to Man of a Goodwill for telling me to react to this trailer. This is my trailer reaction. I will watch this movie. Man of a Goodwill, if you are in Houston, Texas, look your boy up, man. We can have a watch party, man, and watch this thing together or whatever, man. Like, it's whatever. But yeah, this is Blakey the Kid. I know this video is different, but he asked me, like, he was very adamant on asking me, man. So, and he subscribes to my channel and he comments on my videos. So, Man of a Goodwill, you cannot say I never did anything for you, buddy. So yeah, again, this is Blakey the Kid, aka the Gospel Gamer, reminding you guys to stay faithful.